Hey, so this is the first time I've taken this back out on the street since I took my spill, and so kind of a cool moment, kind of a little nerve-wracking. I put these mirrors on here, and then I also put this headlight down there, which isn't super great, and I think I'm going to change. I think I went too big. I got a 7-inch, which is just too big for the front of this bike on the forks, and also visually it's just kind of a lot going on. But I'm kind of a little nervous, which I know is par for the course a little bit. Just getting to trust myself again that I'm going to make the right decisions and not be silly is kind of tough. I don't have my speedometer, which I think is okay. I got this. Also, I don't know if I was yelling this whole time. I might have been yelling this whole time. We're going to redo that. Again, I'm getting the hang of this whole filming myself, doing things sort of a deal. Gotta incorporate that rear brake in more. And I don't know, but I don't know if it's just because my wrist is a little hurt from, eating it at 40 miles an hour. But I think this clip-on might be bent a little bit. Hard to know for sure. And these mirrors are not optimal. This right one is a little bit too low, so we're going to probably stop and take care of that. Again, this is kind of like a proof of concept trip, or just to slowly build up my confidence and be like, oh, every time you take the motorcycle out, you don't die. It's just when you're stupid. Everyone's very nice, though. Everyone was like, hey man, it happens, you're alright. It's a tough thing, you walked away from it, that's the main deal. But I just feel kind of silly that I put myself in that position, and it really feels like I put myself in that position. Yeah, I was just taking a call on that Cardo, and that just distracted me just enough. And I've done that before, and usually I can shut off my brain and not listen to the conversation that's happening. Oh, you gotta go, or not. And in that case, I like didn't zone out on the conversation, but I zoned out on the road, which proved to be a pretty detrimental issue there. But see, like right there, like I didn't have my full attention on speaking, and I just kind of diverted. And I've done that before in like videos and such, but yeah, just really unfortunate. Thankfully I didn't end up like underneath a car or something. No one ran me over, which was nice. And there was a lady that was very concerned because apparently she was talking to me. I didn't hear her like at all. Like if that lady knew, like I'm very thankful, but I did not hear her in the slightest. Like she was asking me if I was okay 6 or 7 times and just didn't hear any of that. I eventually gave her a thumbs up. It eventually went through, but then she asked me 2 more times, but I was like, oh no, I'm good. I said I'm good. Threw my finger up. She left, and I think she called 911 because she thought I was like wigged out or something, which super thankful for her, but I didn't need it, which is also even better. I can feel it though. I'm really not nearly as confident. Like I want to be away from these vehicles. I'm getting up to a decent speed, so that's good. These mirrors are okay. They have like a yellow tint to them, which I'm not really too much of a fan of, but they'll do. And I'm gonna ride this motorcycle for a few months longer, and we're gonna downshift because we're a smart driver now, and we're gonna hold this line just in case someone sweeps out on me, which only happened like once thus far. But yeah, I think this is good. I can feel already that I'm second guessing my decisions, which is not something I like, because before I was pretty confident in my choices and how I was moving, and I felt very comfortable on the motorcycle. And right now I don't feel that. I feel like, oh, okay, if I get in an accident, it's my mistake. Whereas before I was like, oh, I'm just actively avoiding other people. On my side, I'm good. We're gonna go here and we're gonna pull off and just kind of take a second, because I think I might need it. I do have to redo something with this rear brake situation, because that is not super good right now. I'm gonna give this Prius all the room that they want. See, I'm downshifting too early, but this is alright. I'm not so supremely mad at it. A little bit of water, that's alright. Even that turn, like, I didn't take with my usual gusto. I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna lean into this, feel it. Which again, I'm not harping on myself. I'm taking stock, because it is just, I feel different. Now, it's changed me. It's not that crazy, but I mean, I ate it. I ate it pretty good, and it was what, today's Sunday. I ate shit on Friday, so it really is not that long ago that I bit the dust, so to speak. But yeah, everything's just a little clunky. That's the right way to describe it. Everything's just a bit clunky on my part. Again, I understand why it's clunky. I get it. I'm not being like, dude, you're garbage, but it's something to take note of, especially like I need to know if I'm okay to ride, which I'm not like too wigged out. But let's hop off real quick, do our thing. I'm gonna check some stuff out real fast. But yeah, this is a headlight I put on there. It doesn't quite fit right. It's a little too big, and I don't know, it looks kind of dorky, but that's okay. I checked these tires, so we're okay there. They're like, scuffed a little bit from being sideways. But yeah, it's just, it's kind of a lot. I think I just really needed the second to hop off the bike. I'm going to take my glasses off too, because it is getting a little bit darker. And I want to check this out, because this is where it hit. And it feels like it might be, I think that's just in my head. I think my wrist just hurts, because I don't see anything here that indicates anything bad. It is a little funny though, because I was going back and forth on like, hey, should I keep the old speedometer gauge cluster sort of a deal? And after my fall, I was telling my dad, I was like, well, it looks like the decision was made for me. Looks like I'm not keeping it. Okay, this is good. I feel better. See, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have the same thing, but sometimes I just need to be like, hey, are we good? especially like on the motorcycle, because I feel like a lot of it's confidence in your ability to do things, and I think like right now what I'm doing, I think I need this. I'm not doing anything crazy, but I'm just gonna get the feel for the bike again a little bit. This bike is too small for me though. I will give them that. And we'll go around here. Give them both brakes. Now I know to, not just slam that front brake. Take off the gas here. We're good. Ooh, yep, a little close. See? Yeah, we're fine. Again, I'm being very open and vulnerable with this. I feel like a little wound, And this bike feels awkward to me now, and I don't know if that's just time I need to put back on or what. Okay, we're gonna try and make a double right turn here. We're gonna look where we're going. That's a problem. That's another problem right there. Okay, needed more space than we usually do. That's alright though. That's alright. I'm gonna squeeze this. We're gonna go okay. Okay, pretty good. Again, it's just me building back my confidence, which is, it sounds dorky to say, but very much needed. Alright, okay, so not super clean or super pretty, but completely manageable. Yeah, I think this rear brake got kind of shoved in a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get it going out a little bit. I should probably turn the bike off just for good measure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order a new one of these. But for now, bend that puppy out. That'll do. Okay, yeah, I feel remarkably better. that actually helped me quite a bit. It's also, it's been a few days since I've been on the bike, so that's kind of tough. To not be silly. I'm gonna take this. I have to trust the lean a little bit more. I can feel myself resisting the lean, which is kind of annoying. It's like retelling myself, hey man, like you used to do this, like no problem, and this is not an issue. This is just an issue for you right now. The fact that I'm giving myself so much resistance. Again, this probably isn't super great to watch, just some doofus go along in the parking lot, but for me this is super necessary. Ooh, okay, that one felt good. It wasn't super tight. I know it's not like, I'm not like a Rossi or something. I think that's the guy, right? I don't know about enough. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go down my street that I like. That's a lot of engine braking, and I just threw forward onto it. Okay, I feel okay. I feel all good. This is nice. We're gonna go in the second, go in the third. Okay, my brain, I think, has transitioned towards watching people, trusting myself a a little bit more. I'm not gonna say it's like back because that would be insane, but it's for sure better. I'm gonna give this person a little bit of a wide berth. What if I just pulled out now? Not kidding. Okay. Alright, this is okay. We're gonna stay within this right lane. At least that's the goal. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. I feel good. I'm not going to get too close to other cars. Other cars. I'm not a car. You get it. Everything's okay. This is good. This is good. We're going to check. We're going to be sure. We're going to go over. Say okay. I'm going to be part of traffic. I'm not going to freak myself out. I think I'm in second. This should be first. Yeah, it's first. Okay. And then I need to use my rear brake a little bit more. That's trial by fire. What we found was missing was the active use of the rear brake. Super fun. I guess I'll link it at the end. I was gonna do like a whole accident breakdown or whatever, which I still might. I might just post just the accident itself. Just like that, it's there and y'all can see it and be like, what's this kid talking about? Which was actually very funny because I took it and I slowed it down into slow motion so my friends could see kind of what was going on, and then I put it in a short or like a reel or whatever, because I went back and forth on this because I was like, hey, don't be like a weenie about this, don't like trying to get sympathy, but I also thought it was important because the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to document me learning on a motorcycle, and then years from now I can look and be like, oh wow, like I used to be garbage, or like, oh, I remember that bike, look at this cool ride, you know, things like that. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna post it, and it's been nice. I think it's been helpful for other people, which is cool, and I think I'm happy I did it, but it was a little hurdle to be like, oh, this is super embarrassing and like not what I wanted to show. But then I'm like, this is for yourself, so just show it, because that's what happened, because you were a dummy and you just went full on front brake, which isn't super dope. Oh, sorry, man, I didn't mean to freak out your dog. I saw his video, it was super cool. This guy like came in and there was horses above. He was on like some crazy sports bike, and he turned off his bike and he like threw it in neutral. Oh, well, he threw it in neutral, then he turned off his bike, and then he kind of coasted through it all, like flew by the horse. The people were thanking him, and then he started the bike up again once he was like a safe distance away, not to freak him out, which I thought was real neat. But yeah, I want my skill set to be higher so I can do cool like nice guy things like that, where I'm like, oh yeah, but now I'm just like, I need to preserve myself and not die, and that's the nicest thing I can do. But yeah. Also, this brake lever I changed, obviously, because this all got wrapped up. I'm gonna change out these bar ends, but I'm gonna be pretty busy with work here, so probably won't get to that for a second or two here. Okay. Okay. We're back, baby! I still think these lights are so pretty. There we go. Okay. My foot is getting used to that rear brake again, which is real nice. Okay, that was a lot for me and probably not smart for my counterpart behind me. Okay, I'll give this left hand a little breaky wakey. I think everyone's probably laughing at me because I got my right shoulder all ripped up. I would imagine I'd be laughing at me, be like, look at this dork, took a spill. I feel like how you think about other people, like, it really shows how your brain works, and I've been realizing lately that sometimes my commentary is like pretty negative, and I'm like, oh, I'm maybe kind of a weenie sometimes. Don't let me put, oh man, come on, dude. I know it's not your fault, but I'm still kind of jaded about it. Anyways, I think that's all I got. I appreciate your time, and yeah, I'm happy to be back on the bike again and not like completely unconfident. And I mean, I was at, I mean, you saw this video, but even just a little bit of time on it, it's nice to know that it's not all gone and that I'm just a schlub now. So yeah, anyways, have a good day. Bye. It just went down. Oh, no, I'm good.
Oh, okay. He just...
What?